So I want to now kind of throw the hand grenade on all of this,
Mm,
because one of the things that I think comes into play that brings about some fear and some discomfort for people, and that's
mhm,
the word vulnerability. Right.
mm,
So that I think is the big one from a being a giver, getting
yeah,
engaged, tuning in, whatever other term we want to use, some of the things we've already talked about. Because to do that at any level, yes, you do have to open yourself up. And so
mhm,
that can be a little bit scary, that can be uncomfortable, but that's that thing where you have to make that decision of, is it worth it? What's
yeah,
my the give versus get? I am opening myself up. I have to be vulnerable to, let people in, to get closer, to get close to them, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So what would you like to say about that? Was it easy for you to do? Did it take some work to get beyond that point of, okay, I know I'm being vulnerable and I have to open myself up, but initially, like, oh, nope, not doing it. And then it takes some time and you finally get there. How was that experience for you guys?
Well, for me, the vulnerability came in waves. Like it just sometimes I was very confident that this is what I was supposed to do, and then sometimes I would be like, "They heard me last time. They did this last time. They said this
mhm,
last time." I mean, I just went. It was just in and out, and so I can't say that I've learned how to not feel that way because it depends on the arena I'm in. Like I'm now moving into doing other things in my outreach and mentoring, and so I'm a little bit
mhm,
insecure about that. And based on the past experiences, I'm still gonna go, but I'm really like my vulnerability is still on high alert because I don't know how people are gonna receive it or are they gonna take advantage of it or what.
yeah,
So it's in and out for me. But when it comes to working with my kids and even like I just have no holds bar in terms of that. I don't feel vulnerable at all. Maybe because I feel like what I have to offer is so impactful.
Right.
Or what my not my, what I have to offer, like I have it all. My stories are so impactful that I have no choice but to get it out.
Mhm.
yeah.
So I don't
Got it.
feel that vulnerability because I have no choice but
Mhm.
to get it out.
Got it. Tressena, what about you?
I just show up nervous and vulnerable and just saying, okay, I'm here to serve. It doesn't
Mhm.
always come across like people don't always see that. You know, they see the confidence, they see a strong woman, but I will tell you, I'm very vulnerable because, when you go through life, especially when your journey is of difficulty starts when you're young and you've been hurt and you've been injured, you can get to adulthood where you can make a logical decision and say, no, I'm not doing it. But I've chosen that it's okay to be vulnerable in the place where you serve and where you're showing up to give. But I want to be very transparent. I want to move it away from the service aspect. There's a part of my life. I'm a single woman. I'm very vulnerable about and afraid, if I'll be honest, of showing up again in a relationship,
Mhm.
right? Because I've been married and divorced twice. And so my heart, I don't know if it's open for that. Not marriage, but I don't know if it's just open for what all that takes place because I heard someone years ago say, when you love, you give permission for people to hurt you, right? Not
Mm.
intentionally, not
Mm.
maliciously, not in a manipulative way, but we're all imperfect, right? And so there's an aspect of us showing up in relationships where we're going to have to give of ourselves for the benefit of someone else. And I did that, I believe, in a way that I should have in my marriages. And I don't know that my heart is ready to handle that or juggle that right now. So, in life and service, absolutely. You just show up vulnerable because that's what, you need to do. But in certain aspects of my life, I'm still treading lightly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Totally get